My dear viewers, my greetings and also my wishes to all of you watching my videos, that is Jacintha spoken English videos, with few shorts and videos helping all of us to make our spoken English better. And we can watch them regularly so that we can present all our thoughts and feelings and in a very good way, in an excellent way. Let us watch the videos in order to make the best use of the words, phrases, questions and answers for our betterment in the avenue of spoken English. So suppose there is a function at home. We or many like to talk with our friends in a proper way, in a correct way, if we are speaking in English. So English is an international language, so many people know very well. So my dear viewers, let us learn the names of the words, that is vocabulary, which I have many times mentioned. Along with the words, only when we know the correct usage of the words, to be correctly used, to be properly used according to the grammatical rules, we will be able to speak with confidence. We must have trust in our own vocabulary, in our own knowledge of words and phrases and grammar rules also. So with these we will be able to speak very correctly. Normally our sentences will have a subject, verb and object. That's what I had been telling in few videos. That is, in the morning we can say about our activities from morning. We can just say, usually I get up at 6 a.m. Usually it is an adverb. So when we learn these sentences, when we pay attention to these sentences, let us pay attention to the grammatical rules also. So usually is an adverb. Usually I get up at 6 a.m. but today I got up only at 8 a.m. It was because of yesterday's program. We had a family get together last evening, we say. Instead of saying yesterday evening, we can say last evening. It went on till 11 p.m. So I couldn't sleep earlier. That is the reason for my getting late today, getting up late, waking up late. So that's what we say. Usually I get up at 6 a.m. but today I was late. No, the reason we can explain in this way. It was just because of the last evening's event. Usually we talk about the events. No, events means maybe Christmas celebration, maybe Pongal celebration, maybe Deepavali celebration, or even Ramzan meet, anything of this sort. And in the midst of all that, we meet with our friends. No, then we exchange our thoughts and feelings in English, and when we know the correct words, we can fluently, freely talk. So, we can tell our friends, last year I was in Mumbai. Another friend will say, last year fully I was employed at Delhi. I was settled down in Delhi. So that is about last year's program, that is in past tense. We always say about last year's program or last month's program or even yesterday's program in past tense. Let us not confuse the tense with speaking about different types of tenses, past continuous, past perfect, all that. Let us always use simple present tense about describing today's activities, usual activities. Every day I get up at 6 a.m. We say, early morning I usually go out for a walk. That is also a habit. So we say in simple present tense, I go out for a walk. I meet my friends. We have a walkers club. In some areas there is a club called walkers club. I am a member of this walkers club. I enjoy talking with my friends there who belong to walkers club. So when I say this sentence, I meet my friends who belong to the walkers club. Who is a conjunction joining this sentence. I meet my friends, there is one sentence. They belong to the walkers club is another sentence. Sometimes we join them with a conjunction who. No, that is why we should know little more of grammar. No, who is a conjunction joining both. WHO word. It is an interrogative word also. Who is your sister? Who is your friend? We ask. No, that is a question word, interrogative word. In certain places, it's an interrogative word, and in certain sentences, we can use them as conjunction joining two sentences. I met my doctor who had treated me during the COVID days, we can say. Who had treated me. So, when we speak about the doctor, I met Dr. Prasad, who had treated me during the COVID times. So, Dr. Prasad. Not about the doctor, when we say, we use a conjunction who to join. No? So, in that way, who is a conjunction which is very often joined. Joined with two sentences. When there are two sentences and when we talk, we use a conjunction. I am very happy to meet my teacher who taught me mathematics in my SSLC. So, that is also used with who. Sometimes we use a conjunction called which, the conjunction which. That is also used to join two sentences. But which is used for objects. I went to the house which was built last month by my friend. Which was built. That is, for the house, we use the conjunction which. So, I went to the house which was built by my friend last month, we can say. So, I am wearing a dress which was presented to me by my brother. Which, we can say. Pen, for notebook. My little child tore the notebook which was used for writing down the accounts at home. She tore the paper which has got lot of points, we can say. So, which is for the objects, who is for persons. There are many conjunctions, but which and who often use. Apart from that, we have done in another video also about and. And is a common conjunction which is used to join two sentences like, I was waiting for the bus and my friend came to pick me up. So, this can be said as, when I was waiting for my friend for the bus, my friend came to pick me up. That also we can use with when. That is another conjunction. But simply to join two ideas, I have a beautiful pen and it was given to me by my sister. I have scored very good marks and I think I am the toppest in the class. I have scored very good marks this month in all the subjects and I am the toppest in the class. Two ideas. I have scored good marks, that is one idea, that is one sentence. And I am the first person, I am the toppest in the class. So, when we join it, we can just use and. Then we can say it was a hot day, but we walked without an umbrella. We didn't use the umbrella, but we didn't use the umbrella, we can say. It was a very hot day in Delhi and all of us were walking around, but we never used the umbrella. Here, three sentences are joined with conjunctions, and just to join the two sentences, and but we can use to join the contradictory ideas, that sentences with contradictory ideas like this, it's very hot. That means we have to carry the umbrella, but we didn't carry. So, it was a very hot day and we were wandering about in the streets of Delhi, but we didn't carry an umbrella. It was very hot and all of us were going out for shopping, but we never carried the umbrellas. So, in that way, these and, but can be simply joined, no? And can be just used to join the two sentences. The servant maid was cleaning the room and I started to close the doors. Two ideas, she is cleaning and I have to close it, so I am closing. That is one thing. And opposite ideas only we use but. I was very tired but I continued to work. So being tired means we have to stop working, but I continued. What to do? I had to finish my work. So we can say but. I was very tired but I continued to work. In that way, and but, and again I said about who and which. Who is for person and which is for any object. My son is riding the cycle which was given to him by his auntie. Which, for the cycle we use which. For the persons we use who. For any object, for the cycle, for the pen, for the meals, for the food, for the mutton, meat, chicken, for the hen, for anything, inanimate things we use which. My neighbor killed the dog which was troubling him very much. So, the kill the dog is one sentence, the dog was troubling him is another sentence, joined with the word which. So, in that way, with few conjunctions, we can always form lot of sentences and we can talk with one another using few conjunctions even, and we can be successful in using them when we know correctly the rules about it. The grammatical rules, when we know, we can use correctly, perfectly, and we can have very good spoken English. Bye for today.